Guys, it's Dane with DynastyBreaks.com. Please hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to our channel, and if you're watching this video that we post right after we do this break, leave a comment. Let us know what you think of brand new 2022 Leaf Flash Football, 61 autographs, or let us know what you think about our breaks. At the end of the week, next Tuesday, we're going to take our 2 favorite comments from all of our break videos this week. We're going to send you a sealed box of cards. So leave a comment when we post this break video in just a little while. All right, Leaf Flash, let's read off your teams. We'll get started. Brian working on his lats. They're getting pretty large. Eagles, Benjamin, Titans, Duncan, Mac and Cheese, Colts, Carl, Ravens, Neal with the Saints, Robert with the Seahawks, Carl, Bills, Bruce with a sty in his eye, Jets, Jamie from Georgia. Starting to get my voice back. Browns, Steven, Vikings, Justin with the Chiefs, Steven, Packers, Brandon with the Bucks, Duncan, Commanders, Steven, Patriots, Jamie, Chargers, Brandon, Giants, Neal in his heavy flow, Jaguars, Carl fought the law, got the Falcons, Neal, Cardinals, Aaron at the bar with the Cowboys, Neal, Lions, Carl, Panthers, Robert Z with the Broncos, Jamie, Dolphins, Carl, Texans, Bears, Sterling with the Steelers, Neal, Raiders, Duncan, Rams, and Jalen, Bengals, Niners. Here's how the break works. Players, we're going to pull their cards. Not going to have NFL logos or anything. They're college players that were just drafted. They're now on NFL teams. We're going to send that card to whatever NFL team the player is on. If we pull an NIL player, that means they're still in college. Name, image, likeness. Do have some college players in here. I'm going to stack those up in the order we pull them, and then we will use those random to hitless. Anybody that doesn't have an autograph, we're going to try to fill up the board using those NIL cards. And if we still have any left after we fill up the board, those will be random to all. Okay, we do have one bonus box here. Let me sit that over.
Hey, Brad, it's not really nice to mess with old guys who, don't remember everything. But it's okay, bud.
Oh, Brad's been here before.
Yeah, he has.
Brad was here early, weren't you, Brad? I thought I remembered that name, but I didn't want to be rude. Thought I remembered that name. I mean, how could you not remember that name? All right, here's our bonus box. There's a 101 inside. Thank you to Leaf for including those. You do remember Carl 5, don't you?
I do.
Wow, look at you, Carl. He doesn't remember me sometimes when I come in. He called security the other day. 9.8 on the flip. I'll take that. 9.8 on the flip. And I'm going to open 2 at once, guys. Very challenging. Don't do this unless you're a very advanced breaker, George. George could probably open 5 at once. All the things you've been through. Oklahoma land run. Settlement of...
What is the Oklahoma land run?
You don't know what the Oklahoma land run is?
I can imagine. I mean,
did you go to school?
Not around here.
Good night. All right, we've got Breece Hall for the Jets. First autograph. Breece Hall, 29 of 30. Brilliance. He had quite the week this week. There you go, Bruce. Bruce and Kyle. All right, we've got Rocco Becht. Rocco Becht. Move these where you can see them, guys. 11 of 25. Let me look up Rocco. Rocco Becht is an Iowa State quarterback, NIL. We are going to start our NIL stack right here. First one. We'll keep those in order. Okay, George Karlaftis is going to go to the Chiefs, Kansas City, with the pink parallel, 1 of 15. A comment there for you, George.
Got it.
Kansas City Chiefs off the trade, Justin. Next up, Mario Williams. I believe he's going to be NIL, but we'll see. 36 of 40. Look up Mario Williams. Defensive end. No, not that Mario Williams. On USC. Oklahoma wide receiver transfer. Yeah, that's gonna be NIL. NIL Mario Williams. All right, Anthony Richardson's gonna be NIL quarterback for Florida. Tony Richardson, 1 of 10. 1 of 10. I typed in Tony Richardson. Quarterback, Florida, confirmed. All right. Pink parallel, Jahan Dotson. Man, he has started off hot. Commanders. Guy's scoring touchdowns like crazy. 5 of 10. Pink scope. Commanders are going to be Duncan. There you go. That is a pretty good player to get. Next up, maybe. Top loaders are stuck together. Chris Rodriguez Jr. C-Rod. His last name's Rodriguez. It's Rod. 38 of 40. Chris Rodriguez Jr. is going to be NIL Kentucky Wildcats. And Velus Jones going to go to the Bears. Receiver for Chicago. I think he scored a touchdown or got close to it this week. 30 of 40. Velus Jones and Carl. Chicago Bears. We've got Peyton Thorne. Peyton Thorne. Sounds like he should be in a soap opera. 5 of 40. Peyton Thorne.
I feel like you should be a pain in your side.
No, that's you. That's already been taken. That seat's taken. Remember that? Peyton Thorne, NIL. Taken.
Is that 45? I don't remember.
It's Forrest Gump, man. Kayvon Thibodeau for the Giants. Portrait parallel. Thibodeau, pretty good player. 12 of 40, New York. Giants are going to be Brandon. 2 boxes down. A whole bunch to go. Yeah, both of you guys with the hit already. Probably more. Usually in Leaf products, you'll get a 1-of-1 in each case. Beyond the 1-of-1 box, usually get it's a gold parallel usually. So hopefully we get a good one. There's Brandon. Guys, we still have teams left in Select Football. 3 boxes of Select. That stuff is not cheap. Those rookie cards, very sought after. Jacksonville has been snatched up. The Niners and Jets still available. You get some very valuable cards. Getting some of those quarterbacks. Also the Steelers. Really good value on those because you've got Kenny Pickett's XRC. You're not only looking for last year's rookies in this, you're looking for the XRCs of this year's rookies. So keep that in mind on Select. Kind of the best of both worlds. Jacari Roberson. 4 of 30, Jacari Roberson. Him up. Receiver for Wake Forest. NIL. Next up, Cameron Rising, Georgia's guy. Cameron Rising, 16 of 20. Why is that funny?
Because you said he's my guy.
That is your guy.
It was just so funny.
You were talking about him before. Utah NIL. Next up, Trey McBride, Cardinals, Arizona portrait. Oh, the 4-1 New York Giants. I know.
That's crazy.
Good coaching. That coach has done very well. He doesn't screw up key situations. He's given Saquon the ball a lot. That's good coaching.
Kind of like Brian Kelly with LSU.
No.
Great coaching.
No. All right, Neal Flo and the Cardinals on Trey McBride. I do think that coach has done a really good job. Cade Otton for the Buccaneers. He had a pretty good week last week.
No, I believe you.
Cade Otton, 7 of 10.
Sorry, what'd you say?
Cade Otton is the Buccaneers. Brandon. Tight end for Tom Brady there. And it's boom time. Brilliance. It's like a Guinness commercial. Kenny Pickett. Blue parallel. There you go. Pittsburgh Steelers, maybe the team of the break. Sterling. 15/25. Kenny P. Sterling with the Steelers. All right, next up, Javonte Barnes. Blue parallel. Flash forward insert. 6/20. It is Javonte Barnes. I believe he's going to be NIL, guys. Running back, University of Oklahoma. University of Oklahoma. All right, scope parallel, Abram Smith. Actually, this is a snake parallel. Snakeskin. 3/3. Lowest, I believe the lowest numbered one we've gotten so far. Abram Smith. Played at Baylor, was a member of the Saints. The last team he was on was the Saints. So that was going to go to New Orleans. Neal float. And we have a black parallel, Austin Stogner. Don't call me Stoner. Austin Stogner. 5/7. Super low number. Austin Stogner. Look him up. He's a football player.
Good.
South Carolina, NIL. Good luck on that one. Keeping these in order, guys. Keeping them in order as we pull them. Jalen Cropper. You're not going to catch me, Cropper. Always worth a giggle. 12/30. Jalen Cropper. Is it Jalen?
Jalen.
Jalen Cropper. NIL. Fresno State. And this may be our 101. Javonte Barnes. A little sideways in the top loader here. I didn't straighten it out at all, did it? Just going to leave it as is. Javonte Barnes, red vinyl is what it looks like. And that is our 1/1. I think Javonte Barnes, I think we just assigned him. This might have been Saints. Let me look him up again. Okay, he's an Oklahoma running back. Let me check my stack because I think we already put him in. Yeah, so this is going to go in the NIL stack. Good luck on that, guys. Either a hitless team or random to all is going to have a shot at that one. 101. NIL, kind of a pre-rookie. That's what's cool about this product. You hang on to these things for a couple years. This is going to be your new rookie class in the future. So now we've got the whole pre-rookie thing with the introduction of NILs. Thank you to Leaf for top loading these, by the way.
Yes.
It does help a lot. I know they were going to the plastic box for a while. Super helpful being top loaded. Makes a big difference to us. All right, 2 more boxes. Let's go. Xavier Hutchinson, blue parallel. Xavier Hutchinson. 4/20. He is an Iowa State football player, NIL. All right, we got David Ojabo. Should be for the Ravens, Baltimore. Baltimore usually does really well in our Leaf breaks in 2022. I think that's their first hit. David Ojabo. Double check him. Ravens. Carl. Actually had the Ravens get up to like 8 hits before in our Leaf Metal draft break. Cole Turner. Scope auto. 7/7. Last one stamped. Cole Turner. Washington Commanders. Nicholas Cole Turner. Then the Commanders are the first team to get 2 autos in this break. Commanders. All right, Nakobe Dean. It's a snake parallel. George's favorite parallel. Jordan Davis, Eagles. 2 of 3. Big game this weekend. Dallas and Philly. Brian, there you go. You can look at that card while you're working on your lats. Brian's first hit. Ooh, really like the look of this. Kind of a camera lens here. Kind of a, whatever you call that, the lens that opens up. Flash photography, camera lens. Kenneth Walker III, actually the new starting running back now if Rashad Penny's hurt for the Seattle Seahawks. You go Sea Chickens, 3 of 15. Robert Z with the K-Dub. All right, we got Trent McDuffie. He should be a Kansas City Chief. I will confirm that. 4 of 40. Trent McDuffie. Don't call me OJ. Trent. Cornerback, Kansas City Chiefs. Second hit for Justin, joining the 2-hit club. DeMarvin Leal, he is a Steeler. That is a portrait auto. DeMarvin Leal, Pittsburgh, 12 of 40. 2 hits for the Steelers. Next up, another portrait. Purple, Brian Robinson Jr. Glad he's back and healthy. Got to play for the Commanders. Commanders, 3 hits now. Running back Brian Robinson. 17 of 20. Commanders, pretty good team to get in this one. Another, I love this design. Flash photography. Pierre Strong Jr. A sparkle parallel here. 2 of 7. Forget where he goes. Pierre Strong. Don't call me Pierre Thomas. Patriots. Patriots running back. They're going to need him. Damian Harris going to miss some time. Steven. And we end out with, boom. Garrett Wilson. New York Jetropolitans. Garrett Wilson. Our new guy, Brad, says you can just take a break, George.
Thanks, Brad.
Our brand new guy, Brad. Bruce and Kyle with the Garrett Wilson.
I'm still kind of busy over here, but not top-loading, labeling. Versatile I am.
16 left and pick your team Prism is the rumor. 16 teams left, guys. I do want to post PYTs, but it doesn't seem like they fill up quite as quick. I feel like if I had posted random teams, it'd already be sold out. We had a lot of people ask for the PYT. I'll continue to do those, but that's our thoughts, kind of, that we don't like you guys to have to wait. And some of the teams can get pretty expensive for obvious reasons. Hopefully we don't have to move that break. If we do have to move it, I'm probably going to move it to Friday. And George, if you would eliminate those comments in chat for me, please, sir. 14 teams left now. All right, it's moving. We have movement. All right, here we go. It's some sort of leopard. George has a carpet in his bedroom. Looks just like that. Travis Dye. Travis Dye, 2 of 5. I believe Travis Dye is NIL. And I think he transferred maybe from Oregon to USC. Yeah, that's exactly right. USC, NIL. All right, Christian Harris. Christian Harris, Blue Scope. No, George can't take no breaks. Ooh, the double negative. Does that mean you can take a break since it's a double negative?
I don't know.
Christian Harris. Yeah, we don't do breaks here at Dynasty Breaks. We do breaks, but we don't do breaks.
Yeah.
We don't allow breaks. Houston Texans on the board. There you go, Houston. Carl.
No breaks during the breaks.
Carl doing well. Ooh, how about a red ink auto? Seen one of these yet. Evan Neal. I believe he's a Giant. Don't quote me on that. Evan Neal. 7 of 7. Evan going to heaven. 7 of 7. Giants. Offensive tackle. New York, second hit for Brandon. All right, next up, Dylan Gabriel. Believe a quarterback, and I believe NIL. This would be a nice one to get. 2 of 10. Dylan Gabriel. Oklahoma Sooners quarterback. Brilliance. Drake London. Boom there. There you go, Falcons. Red, white, and blue sparkle. That is a beautiful insert. Atlanta. This guy's going to be a really good player. 5 of 7. Atlanta on the board. Carl, way to get your first hit. And we've got Tanner McKee, quarterback for Stanford. I believe it's going to be NIL. 7 of 15. Yep. NIL. Got a lot of NIL cards, guys. All right. Corey Kiner. Flash forward. 3 of 10. Looks like an LSU uniform.
Yep. Thanks, Brandon. I appreciate your flexibility there.
Corey Kiner. NIL. Next up, Ahmad Sauce Gardner, who did a really cool Buffalo Wild Wings commercial. I really liked it. Sauce Gardner, 15 of 15. Jets. New York. Jets, third hit. Bruce. 3 hits for the Jets, 3 hits for the Commanders, leading the way. Michael Meyer. He from Halloween. Michael Meyer. Could be Mayer. 4 of 10.
I don't think that one is.
You don't know. He has a mask on. Michael Mayer. Notre Dame. Notre Dame's all-time receptions leader at tight end. That's saying something. There you go. Good luck on that one. And we have a redemption. It's boom time. Go ahead. This is going in the NIL pile, and this is going to be a big one. Bryce Young, Heisman Trophy winner, quarterback, and you don't know what parallel this is going to be. Leaf just says you will get one of them. Probably randomly grab you one. You could get the 101. I just don't know. So that's going to be NIL. We'll take that up. And that's going in our stack here in the order we pulled it. If you guys have watched our Leafs breaks before, I think our stack is so deep now that everybody's going to have a shot at that one. I think just the top part of our stack is going to fill up the hit list. And then the rest will be a random to all. The NIL stack is very large. And actually, Leaf has kind of announced at the Industry Summit, I don't think it's official, that they're not going to have quite as many NIL guys in future products as they have. I don't know how I feel about that. They said they're cutting down their number of contracts. So you'll probably just see some of the bigger guys in the future versus a lot of these pre-rookies. So enjoy this while you can, getting a lot of these guys before they even go into the draft process. All right, stack those there. All right, 2 more boxes. We've got Tyler Van Dyke, popular TV show back in the 50s. Tyler Van Dyke Show, 21 of 30. Plays for Miami. He is a quarterback for the U. NIL. Slade Bolden. 11 of 15. Pink.
What's up, Chris?
Slade Bolden is a Raven. There you go, Baltimore. Wonder when we're going to see our next Raven. They usually do pretty well. Second hit for Carl. Green parallel. There's C. Marino, the owner of a Michael Jordan Mystery Finest Refractor. That is very cool. Jaden Reed. 6 of 7. Jaden Reed. Let's try Jaden, not Hayden. Michigan State Spartans. NIL. Jelani Woods. Georgia's guy, Jelani Woods. 3 of 20. Stand by. I think he's a Colt. Colt tight end. Indianapolis Colts. That is going to put the Colts on the board. There you go, Duncan. 13 teams left in select, guys. It's up next. Ooh, Desmond Ritter. Nice one here. Going to go to the Falcons. Got a Drake London as well. Desmond Ritter, maybe the future quarterback for them. 1 of 20. Flash photography. Carl doing very well with Atlanta. Next up, Emeka Egbuka. God bless you. Emeka Egbuka. 1 of 5. Ohio State. Ohio State receiver, NIL. We've got Kyron Williams going to go to the Rams. LA Rams on the board. Purple autograph. That is 4 of 20. Rams, George, Rams. LA Rams are going to be Duncan. Duncan. It's a good day at Duncan. Khalil Shakur. Don't call me Tupac. Believe he is a Buffalo Bill, and I believe he had a pretty good game this week. 24-30. He filled in for Isaiah McKenzie. Khalil Shakur is a Buffalo Bill. Buffalo and Carl H. Carl H.
Buffalo.
Big Tatanka. Eric Ezukanma. Eric Ezukanma, 14 of 30. He is a football player for the Miami Dolphins. Jamie, Miami Dolphins. And this guy is very young, but I think he's going to end up being pretty good. I know he likes to wear slip-on shoes, which I'm a big fan of. How about a Joe Montana auto? Usually one Montana popping up in each case, and he's wearing 16. So you know he's a Niner, San Francisco. Jalen on the double team spot. Joe Montana, 10 of 20. Again, if he was a Chief Joe Montana, it would be the number 19. So keep that in mind. Yeah, he had a good game this week, Dale. Shakur had a good game.
Oh, I thought you meant Montana.
It's pretty impressed with. Yeah, Mikins, that's a good price for the Raiders. I feel like it's pretty good because you've always got the shot at like a tie-dye parallel of a base card or a black 101, which would look cool on a Raiders card. I mean, for $40. I got into a break of 2020 Select a while back. Trying to think. I got the Panthers for like $20, and the first card out was a McCaffrey tie-dye autograph. I mean, some of the lower-end teams are definitely worth it. Definitely worth it. All right, and it's fun. All right, Matt Corral. Keep your quarterback rookie autos, kids. Carolina needing a quarterback. Hopefully, when he gets healthy, he's going to get a shot at it. Panthers. Carl. And we got Isaiah Spiller. Isaiah Spiller. He's going to go to the Chargers. Yeah, speaking of the Bills, Dale, they're trying to get old Christian McCaffrey they're trying to snatch him from Carolina. Carolina has now said he's not on the trade block. Jamie with the Chargers on the Spiller. Okay, parallel here. This is John Mechie. Houston Texans. Hey, what's up, Jim? Our guy, Jim. 3 of 3. What's new in your world, man? Any good autograph signings lately? Carl L.A.W. with Houston on the Mechie. Kennedy Brooks should be an Eagle. I will confirm that. That is a purple autograph, 12/20. Kennedy Brooks. Philadelphia Eagles. Second hit for Brian working on his lats. Eagles, George. Yeah. Eagles. And hit that boom button if you don't mind. Future quarterback of the Titans, perhaps. He is a load. Reminds me a lot of Dante Culpepper. Malik Willis. I don't know if he's got the arm of Culpepper, but I think he's going to end up getting that starting job. 2/20. So we got a Pickett. We got a Malik Willis. Pretty good stuff. Tennessee. It's Benjamin on the board. Filling up the board nicely here, guys. All right, Jermaine Johnson the second should be a New York Jet. Oh, so you didn't get your framing stuff? What do they got to do? Overnight it to you, Jim? Said there's a big local show this weekend I'm prepping for, and my frame supplier messed up. All right, Jermaine Johnson, New York Jets is confirmed, and we have a new leader. Jets with 4 autos. Jarian Ely next up. Jarian Ely. 10/20. Jarian Ely is a running back and a receiver, so I know why they drafted him. Kansas City Chiefs. Andy Reid might like him if he's a Swiss Army knife. All right. Hendon H. I just like to call him Hendon. This guy's a big quarterback prospect. I know Brian Gray at Leaf talked a lot at the Industry Summit about this player. Hang on to his stuff. 4/10. Should be NIL. Tennessee Volunteers quarterback, I believe. Yep, NIL. Good luck on that one. That would be a nice one to get in our NIL pile. And how about a 101? It's like a yellow printing plate. Kyle Phillips. Kyle Phillips. I have a guess, but I'm going to hold my guess. I actually want to look him up. Kyle Phillips is a wide receiver for the Tennessee Titans. Titans having a day. All of a sudden, Malik Willis and a nice 101. Kyle Phillips. And Sam Howell going to go to the Commanders. Sam Howell, purple autograph, quarterback. My most common frame for a 16/20 were all cut the wrong size. Ooh. I like the sound of that. Commanders also with 4 autos. So Commanders and Jets have pretty much stayed in the lead the whole time on this break. All right, before we get to our NIL stuff, let's see what the bonus box is. Thank you to Leaf for doing this. They've randomly put these in almost every case that's similar to Flash or Metal Draft. 101 numbered auto in every one of these boxes. And we have gotten dual autos before. See who we get. This may be a back-to-back. No, it's not, actually. This is a 1/1 Travion Henderson auto. Travion Henderson, if I'm not mistaken, very big running back. Ohio State, perhaps. I think this is going to be NIL. Travion Henderson. Yeah, this is NIL, guys. This goes on the bottom of our NIL stack. So good luck on that one. Got a 1/1 auto. All right. So I'm going to open up some randoms here. And this is our stack, guys. This is our NIL stack, pretty large. And we're going to just put it here. And that's the order we pulled it in. Let's go see how many hitless teams we have. I'm going to show you our spreadsheet. So we want to fill up the board. That is the first thing we want to do. So as you can see, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 teams that do not have an autograph yet. They are not highlighted. So I'm going to have you read those off to me, George. We're going to go ahead and get those typed in.
Browns, Vikings, Packers, Jags, Cowboys, Lions, Broncos, Raiders, and Bengals.
All right, guys, we're going to randomize these, and we're going to go straight down the stack in the order we pulled it. Once every, and I'm going to go ahead and highlight these. Now that every team's full, the remaining NIL autos, everybody will have a shot at those. So let me highlight all these, which means everyone in the break will have at least one auto when we're done with this random. We're going 7 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Jacksonville down to Minnesota, 7 times. Jacksonville down to Minnesota. And just a reminder, guys, after I post this video in a few minutes, go comment on it. Anyone that comments on our videos through next Monday, we're going to pick our favorite 2 comments of the week. It can be about the hobby. It can be about the Leaf product. Anything relevant. I'd like to have you comment on our videos that we post each night. We'll take our favorite 2 and send those 2 people a box of cards. All right, so first up, let's show you guys what we've got here for each team. Jacksonville Jaguars are going to get our first NIL, Rocco Becht. Jacksonville Jaguars. Then we got the Dallas Cowboys next up. Going to be Mario Williams. Put those over where you can see them. Dallas Cowboys. Raiders up next. Nice quarterback here from Florida, Anthony Richardson. Raiders. Cincinnati Bengals. I guess I should show the numbering on these. Chris Rodriguez, number to 40. Bengals. Cleveland Browns. Peyton Thorne from The Young and the Restless. Peyton Thorne. 5 of 40. That is a big Henderson card, that 101. That was the Browns, George?
Yep.
This is the Broncos. Denver. Jacari Roberson. 4 of 30. Green Bay Packers, the Cheeseheads, getting a Cameron Rising. George is jealous. Green Bay Packers. Detroit Lions. I ain't lying. You're getting a Javonte Barnes. Javonte Barnes. 6 of 20. And the Vikings. Viking cry time. Austin Stogner is heading your way, and that'll fill up all the teams. 5 of 7. Vikings. All right, so let's see how many we have left. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 left. 14 left. So we're going to randomize all of the spots. Top 14. Going to get an extra autograph. Let's go over and do that. We found this is the best way to do these breaks. Spread the wealth a little bit. Makes it a lot of fun. All right, here's all your teams. The Eagles down to the Niners. Looking for the top 14. We're going to go 7 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Seahawks down to the Panthers. Seahawks down to the Panthers, and the top 14 is going to be Seahawks down to the Chiefs. So there it is, 7 times, and we will roll through these. And then, George, I'll have you add the number to each team's hits as we go. So we've got the Seattle Sea Chickens starting us off, Jalen Cropper.
Robert Z.
Brandon said spit in chat. Just want to point that out. All right, Jacksonville. Congrats. Jacksonville Jaguars getting a 1 of 1 red vinyl Javonte Brooks. Beautiful card.
Neal Flo.
Jacksonville.
No, Neal Flow.
Green Bay Packers next up. Xavier Hutchinson. 4 of 20. Green Bay Packers.
Steven.
Next up, Atlanta Falcons. Looks like a cheetah rug. George, you're going to have to let this one go. Travis Dye. Travis Dye going to the Falcons. Carl will enjoy this one. Top right.
Got
it. Houston Texans. Dylan Gabriel, quarterback. I just wanted to point out the mistake before you fixed it.
Carl again.
Carl getting the cheetah rug in a pink parallel. He'll be ecstatic. Colts. Next up, Tanner McKee, Stanford quarterback. Colts. 7 of 15.
Duncan.
The day starts with Duncan. Chargers next up. Corey Kiner from LSU. Apologies to the Chargers for having to get an LSU card. 3 of 10. LA Chargers. I believe on the bottom left going to be Jamie.
Yep.
All right. Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Tampa Bay, Michael Mayer. Could be from Halloween.
Bucks.
Buccaneers, 4 of 10. Over the moon.
Brandon.
That's right. All right. I think our top name, Philadelphia Eagles, maybe? Philadelphia Eagles. Congratulations. Bryce Young. Big card for the Eaglets. Woo. Let us know what parallel you get if you redeem this. Bryce Young. Who was that?
Brian and his lats. Eagles.
There you go, Brian. That'll make you work on your lats even harder. Raiders, Tyler Van Dyke. Tyler Van Dyke going to the Vegas Raiders. 21 of 30.
Neal Flow.
Cleveland Browns. Cleveland Browns, Jaden Reed. Green, Sparkle, number to 7. Cleveland Browns.
Jamie.
Viking Cry Time. Egmika Egbuka. Egmika Egbuka. Minnesota. 1 of 5.
Steven.
Steve or Steven. Congrats. New England Patriots. New England Patriots next up. This is going to be Hendon H. Going to be a big player, man. Hang on to that one, Patriots. 4 of 10. Patriots.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there they are. Steven.
And we end out Kansas City Chiefs. You're getting the 1 of 1 encased Travion Henderson. This guy's going to be a big deal when he gets into the league. Hang on to this. Travion Henderson, 1 of 1 Chiefs.
Justin Juan.
Off the trade. All right, there you go, Kansas City. All card ship. Again, please comment on this video. I'm about to post it right now. Go leave a comment at the end of the week. I'm going to send out 2 sealed boxes to our favorite comments of the week. So we'll have plenty of videos for you to comment on. We'll be right back. We got Select Pick Your Teams 2021 Select Football. Be right back.